Want to know about 3 rare albino animals? Then stay with me till the end. Number 1. Albino squirrel. Albino gray squirrels are the rarest form of white squirrels. Mammalogists estimate that the odds of a female gray squirrel giving birth to an albino offspring are 1 in 100,000. Albino gray squirrels are the rarest form of white squirrels. Mammalogists estimate that the odds of a female gray squirrel giving birth to an albino offspring are 1 in 100,000. The white squirrel is actually a genetic anomaly due to a mutated gene from the common eastern gray squirrel. It is called leucism, which is a condition characterized by reduced pigmentation in animals caused by a recessive allele number 2, albino deer. Albino deer. Most have heard of white deer, or at least thought about seeing one. But what's the deal with albino white-tailed deer? Among the questions most often asked is, what causes some white-tailed deer to be albinos? Well, although albino deer are rare for the most part, albinism is not. Because albinism is a recessive trait, both buck, father, and doe, mother, must carry the gene before it even has the possibility to be expressed in their offspring. It is a fact that an albino deer bred to another albino would have only albinos. An albino bred to a normal brown and white deer with no recessive genes for albinism would produce only normally pigmented white-tailed deer. Offspring from this cross would carry the recessive gene for albinism but would be normally colored. Number 3. Albino ferret. An albino ferret is a normal ferret born with a sort of physical mutation that prevents its body from producing color pigments in the skin and eyes, mostly. Albino ferrets inherit their physical appearance from their parents, both of which must carry the recessive genes related to albinism for the condition to arise. Further, both parents must pass this recessive gene onto their offspring for albinism to occur. Having 2 parent carriers doesn't guarantee albino ferrets typically have a lifespan of around 7 to 10 years, given that they are cared for properly. Although albino ferrets are generally just as healthy and sturdy as individuals of other colors and patterns, they can be more susceptible to inherited seeing issues. Ferrets, on the whole, tend to have weak vision,